Let me say just a couple of words about the gun violence task force at All Saints Church. After the Newtown Sandy Hook shootings, we pledged ourselves to do everything we could at All Saints to keep people from forgetting.
How do we demonstrate the importance of taking action now? How do we encourage through our faith community that it is definitely about living? It's time for every parent, grandparent, faith and community leaders to demand Congress to take action against gun violence.
Our task force was also intimately involved with the Pasadena area gun buyback, which happened yesterday, and I'm so pleased to report that that first ever gun buyback experience for Pasadena produced 135 surrendered weapons.
I'm announcing today that because of you and because of the funding we received through a collaboration at the Peace Fair, 7,768 elementary school students attending one of the 16 elementary schools in Pasadena will be taking home our gun safety information to their parents. And we owe that program to you.
We must continue over the long haul to go back to Washington, to go back to the capitals of our states, and make sure that this country begins to love children more than it loves guns.
I love being back at All Saints. Whether or not you own me, I think I own you. I feel like I'm coming home. We have got to do whatever is necessary to build a transforming movement to end the gun violence against all of us, but against our children. The killing of children is not new. It has been a relentlessly unreported and underreported plague that kills or injures a child every half hour.
And California has traditionally been a leader in many gun control issues, and hopefully will continue to be at the forefront.
We live in a country where 3,364 people have died from gun violence just in the last 120 days since Sandy Hook and Newtown. Just as parents who lose their children to gun violence cannot let their grief wear off, those of us who heed God's call to live in solidarity with the wounded, the vulnerable, the weak, and the marginalized, the least of these, you and I are finding that the Connecticut effect is not wearing off in us either.
Today, 30 Americans will die because of firearms. Because we have not found the political will and organization to put a stop to our idolatrous worship of the gun.
But with that spirit of commitment and perseverance, let us pray. Our hearts are full of gratitude to you, O God, because an hour and a half ago it was raining on this spot. The storm clouds were above us. And then about 45 minutes ago, the sun broke through. There are storm clouds over this land. The storm clouds of violence, the worship of the gun more than the worship of the divine.